Hello, and happy Friday. It's Renee, and I just want to go on here because I promised you all that I would make a video because he had two people in our community who asked a question, and I would like to answer it. I am doing one of my least favorite things, and that is putting away laundry. So I figured I would talk to you all while I was doing this. So would you guys keep me company while I put away my laundry and answer you all's question? So I'm thinking about doing this every Friday at like lunchtime, going live. And so I had a question from two people in our community. Oh, hi, my name is Renee from the Rich Relationship Refuge. And I had a question from two people. We had a question from two people in our community. One of the questions was from Miss Tracy. And the question was, she said she heard from a pastor that PMS causes divorce. And it was an acronym for power, money, and sex. And so she asked me what were my thoughts. And so I first want to say, hello, thanks for joining. Hi, thanks for joining. I first want to say we are not counselors. We are not therapists. We are marriage mentors and facilitators. And so what we do is we help you to learn the tools and skills you need to thrive in relationships. First with you and God, and then with someone else. So that being said, I'm going to answer Miss Tracy's question. Does PMS cause divorce? Well, and the three things are power, sex, and money. Power, sex, and money are only a symptom of a deeper problem. Renee, why do you say that? Normally when people have power, sex, and money problems, at the root of it, it's really a communication problem. What? What do you mean communication? We talked about it. So we're talking this week about your communication style. If you haven't seen that video, all of our full videos are on YouTube. If you want to see the full video, it's going to be on YouTube. But I'm going to start going live once a week on TikTok because you guys are our most engaged, most vibrant community, and we love you all. We love all of our communities, but me personally, I am partial to you all here on TikTok. So the reason why I say that it's really a symptom is because normally when anything you don't talk out, you're going to act out. So a money problem is really not a money problem. It's a, have you talked about money? We met with a couple last night. We meet with couples virtually all over the country. We have a couple, we're just starting to work with them. And that was one of the questions. But this question is for Miss Tracy because she answered it. So the real answer is that sex, money, and power does not destroy marriages or cause divorce. Not communicating and not knowing how to resolve. So if you can't communicate, you can't resolve conflict. You can't resolve conflict. That's normally why couples end up getting a divorce. Most couples, we went to a class, Gil and I went to a luncheon, and yes, we are still students of marriage. Hi, thanks for joining. Hi there, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you guys are here. Today's Friday, and I'm just answering some questions from our community from TikTok, but I'm also kind of just sharing. I'm putting away laundry, and so I hate putting away laundry, so I thought I would ask you guys to join me while I'm doing that. So it's understanding that in all the things that we're struggling with in our relationships, most of the time we deal with the symptom and not the root cause. And so one of the things that they talked about yesterday in the luncheon we went to, it was basically explaining the importance of doing intensives. Because while therapy is great, and I'm all for therapy, and if we know that your problem is not a skills problem and you really need to see a psychotherapist or a therapist, or you need medication and you need therapy, we are going to recommend that. Because what we do is we give you the tools, the skills, the community, and the accountability to grow and change and flourish in your relationships. So it's just important that we understand that so many times, and this is something I was praying to the Lord about yesterday, so many of us as people of color go into marriage thinking that that's where we're going to figure it out. You don't want to figure out marriage when you get married. Marriage is where you go to practice what you've been taught. And unfortunately, just like us, we weren't taught. We didn't understand how to resolve conflict. We didn't understand communication. We didn't understand roles and responsibilities. We didn't understand finance. So many things we didn't understand. But the one thing that we had that was on our side and that I really believe helped us was Gil and I have always talked about everything, everything. And so we just want to encourage you that if you don't understand your communication style, go back and watch last week's video, because this week we're going to explain, which is tomorrow, we're going to go live tomorrow on YouTube. We're going to explain what communication is, and we're going to show you how to communicate. Remember, we changed our model from showing you what and when. We're going to show you how. So now we're going to be the how to navigate relationships if you're single and seeking marriage, or if you're married and you've gotten off course. Because so many times we don't realize that if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to continue to get the same results. Hi there. Hi, Tyrone. Hello there. How are you guys all doing? I'm so glad you guys are all here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you much for being a part of our community, watching our content. We love serving you all. I was saying I was putting away laundry, and so I was asking you guys to keep me company while I did that, because how many of you guys hate to do laundry? Put it in the chat. If you hate to do laundry, put it in the chat. I hate to do laundry. And I kind of made a little funny video. It would be different if I had to do my laundry, my husband's laundry, and 6 kids. I only have to do my laundry, y'all. Because Gil is very particular, and he prefers to do his own laundry. And it's been like that since we were dating and since we were younger. So what's my issue, y'all? It's an area where I am lazy. I don't mind washing it and folding. I just don't like putting it away. So I'm asking you guys to keep me company while I put it away. And another question that we have from our community, I want to answer that one as well. I don't remember her name, and I was trying to go back and find her name. So I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. It's not because you're not valuable and you're not important to me. You are. Every single person in our community is important to us. I just could not go back and find that feed that she asked the question. But the question that she said, because she was responding to one of our videos, we were on either Atlanta Live or What Kids Want to Know, and we talked about having a broke picker. How many of you, put it in the chat, if you think you have a broke picker, put that in the chat. Let me know. Give me some hearts, give me some likes, give me something. Let me know you're here. She said, the person in our community said, what do you do if you have a broke picker? I think that's a really good question. And I think it's a very honest question. And it's a very humbling question, because I think so many times we don't realize, and when we work with couples, we always say, this is about me. We told them, you're coming to us for you. You're not coming to us for them, for the other person. And so many times we don't realize that if we keep picking the same kind of people, then it's not the people, it's us. So how do you fix it if you have a broke picker? One, acknowledge it. That's the first step. Be human and humble enough to say, you know what? I think I might be the problem. And one of the things I would say that's really helped me in my lifetime is that when things happen and they keep happening, I ask the Lord, show me. This must be me. This has to be something with me. Can't be everybody else. It's me. So first is to acknowledge that you have a broke picker. 2 is to take a break from picking. The Bible says this kind can only come out through prayer and fasting. In my experience, the only way you are going to break a bad habit is to stop it, fast it, because fasting is the greatest way to break any habit. You can fast food, you can fast shopping, you can fast TV, if you're married, you got to talk to your husband, y'all agree to fast sex, but there's anything that you are being controlled by, you need to fast it. And so the first thing I would say you should do in order to fix your picker is to take some time from being in relationships. Give yourself at least 12 months. Oh my gosh, that's so long. 12 months of a break for you to really examine and grow and learn yourself versus a lifetime of being miserable and married to or in a relationship with the wrong person. So 12 months of you spending time with you and getting to know you, what you like, what you don't like, what you want, what you need, that is an investment in you. And if you can't spend 12 months with you, What makes you think somebody else is going to spend a lifetime with you? So I just encourage you to, one, acknowledge it. Two, to fast dating, take some time off. Read the Bible, read some books. We have a book, The Singles Blueprint for Dating and Marriage. Find some resources. Go to YouTube University. We have 1,500 videos on relationships on our channel, Rich Relationship Refuge. No more do we have the excuse that I don't know, I don't have an example, I don't have a model. Does that mean that Gil and I are perfect and we have all the answers and we know everything? No, it does not. It just means that we're going to share with you our successes and our failures, what has worked and what has not worked. Not just with us, but with all of the couples we've worked with for the past 19 years. So we didn't just wake up yesterday and say, hey, let's get a TikTok, get a YouTube and an Instagram and a podcast to just talk about something we just learned about yesterday. We have been married 35 years. We have gotten trained. We have certifications. And we have worked with countless couples. So we want to be a healthy, safe place for people to land when they are trying to do something different in their relationships. So stop, take time, examine yourself and know that, okay, you have a broke picker. Forgive yourself. That's another important thing in the journey of healing. Begin to write down the things about you that you believe made you attracted to someone that is unhealthy. Sometimes we're attracted to unhealthy people because we're unhealthy. Dr. McCloud has really great books, Safe People, Changes That Heal, Boundaries. All of those are books and courses that we had to go through in order to be able to be lay counselors. So those are just some really good books. Again, we have endless videos. If you like to read, I would tell you to get a book. I would tell you to get a mentor. I would tell you to get an accountability partner, somebody can keep you accountable. And that's what we're here for. We can do that for you. We can be a group, a community of safe places for us to all grow and thrive in relationships. So those were the two questions that we have for our community. If you have a question and you would like for us to answer it and make a video to explain it or to kind of give you some clarity around it, please put it in the chat. Feel free to reach out to us at help@richrelationshiprefuge.com. Hello there. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. I love you all. You guys are amazing. Hello, Aaron and Lovely and user 39511027808. That's long. Hello, the hair expert. I gave you guys a shout out to all of our hairstylists who have been influencers long before the internet. I love you all. I was a hairstylist for 28 years. I am going to forever be a creative mind. And so I just want to tell you guys, thank you guys. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Calvin. Hi, Clarissa. I think that's what it says. But I love you all. Thank you guys so much. And so I hope that this answered your question, Miss Tracy, and to the other amazing member of our community. We don't want to look at symptoms. We want to get to the root cause of why we do what we do. Please join us tomorrow on YouTube. We're going to be live and we're going to explain, we're going to show how to communicate. How many of you think that communication is just one part? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Tell me in the chat, is communication, how many parts are there to communication? Can you guys answer me? Put it in the chat. If you tap on the screen, it gives hearts. I need you guys, hello there, hello. If you believe that communication just has one part, please let me know. We're going to show you how many parts there are to communication. And we're also going to kind of go over not just the parts of communication. We're going to give some examples of tone and volume. We're going to give some examples of the difference between being aggressive and being assertive. And so we're going to do all that tomorrow live on YouTube. We're going to show you how. And then we're going to give some time for you guys to ask questions. But again, we are shifting the way we do content to be the how-to channel and not the what or the when. There's so much noise on the internet. And we want to be a light. We want to be a safe place. We want to be a place where you can come and learn and grow so that you can learn how to do relationships well before you get into one. And if you're in one, if you're off course, being off course, we had our house inspected. We are at our 1 year mark for our house. We had an amazing inspector. His name is Matt. I'm going to put his information in our group. He's amazing. He's a believer. And we were talking about how people believe that, well, relationships are not supposed to be hard. If it's hard, that means it's not God. I say that's not true. Everything that is good is work. And it's going to take work. And it's going to take investment. It's going to take training and skill and learning. So relationships should be work, but not a job. They should be hard, but they should not make you miserable. And so a lot of times it's hard because we don't know the work that it takes to be in relationships. You have to know how to communicate. You have to know how to resolve conflict. You have to know how to forgive. You have to know how to walk in empathy. You have to know how to extend grace. And most of those are things that are taught. So if you don't know how to be in relationships well, it's probably because no one ever taught you how. And so I'm going to see you guys again on tomorrow, on Saturday, on YouTube. I love every single one of you. You guys are amazing. We love you. We appreciate you. We pray for you. And we're excited to be able to serve you. Thank you so much. Please, again, if you have a relationship question, I will answer. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm answering the question from our community. So we love you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow on YouTube live at 12 noon. And thank you to all my amazing TikTok family. We love you. Please share this video. Leave comments. Leave some hearts and stars and all that stuff, because this is like the algorithm wants you to do. I wish it was just that we could just make content and that would be it. But it's so many other requirements. And I try not to let that trip me up, because the most important part of what we're doing is each of you. And if it's only one person, you are all valuable and important to us. And so we love you. Please leave comments. Let us know where you're coming in from. Let us know if this was helpful to you. And again, if you have a question, put it in the feed and I will answer it, or Gil will answer it. And we love you. We'll see you guys tomorrow on YouTube at 12 noon. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thanks for keeping me company. I actually did finish putting my laundry away. See you guys later. See you guys tomorrow on YouTube at 12 noon. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thanks for keeping me company. I actually did finish putting my laundry away. See you guys later. See you guys tomorrow on YouTube at 12 noon. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thanks for keeping me company. I actually did finish putting my laundry away. See you guys later.